Let's check out some of these other.
It's built into this kind of software, but it's not the same as the what you call it, the downward expander. It's something different.
Interesting.
I don't know what it is, but I'm turning it. Some water in the coffee. I'm gonna do it. I'll be back in a few moments. I can't even turn the radio on without coffee. It's like
Look at that.
cigarettes. I couldn't answer the phone without having to look for my cigarettes first.
That's pretty cool.
I want a coffee, so I'll be right back. Elliot, to it from you. Honey, I think you get a cheeseburger and a piece of apple pie. Just ask us on the website. Have it. I just sent it to Jim. Because you could put in the width and the length and the size, and I really thank you. I knew if I came on here, you were my next to go to. I don't even have to go to PGO. You got the answer. Thank you. Be right back. Elliot, to it from you. Give Dave Levy a call today. I wonder if
Interesting.
they were able to sell any of that stuff that belonged to Joe. The sad part to me is I've checked on a weekly basis. Joe always wanted to be buried with his parents in Dallas, and my local undertaker found his father and mother in Dallas and checks on a weekly basis, and a grave has never been opened. Well, there's only one person that's going to answer that question. And that person ain't talking. People, it happens all the time. Even with movie stars and stuff, I read articles like, they want this, they want that when they pass away, but it's like then when they pass away, the person in control is going to do whatever the hell they want to do. That's pretty much what my wife as an attorney says happened. Well, you don't have any choice. There was
So you get that one or maybe that one.
Shows on TV, the killer couples and all these shows that are on the Oxygen Channel. And there was one situation. I guess there's so many different possibilities. So this guy was married to this woman, okay? He was previously married and his wife passed away. So he got an au pair to help him take care of the two small children, right? So he ended up marrying the au pair, right? Well, the guy was murdered, okay? So the woman, the au pair, they were married for a long time. She was raising the children. They looked at her as the mother. The family members came and took the kids away from her because since the real father passed away, the family members had first dibs on the kids, and they just yanked these kids right away from that woman after those kids have been with her for 15 years. That shows you that, you passed away, you have no control about anything. The remaining family members are going to do whatever the hell they want to do. Well, that happened at VK1GX's estate, and I know you remember W0GZR.
This is looking nice now. Okay, so software sources. I'm just tired of putting the password in all the time for everything. Some versions of Linux are a little bit less strict. Okay, this is just...
Well, that's what happens, man. So, you got to be cognizant of that, though. That, there's only so much you can do, and you got to hope that some people are going to obey your wishes.
Let's see, we got system settings, and these pop up really nice over here. That's pretty cool. This is like as close as you're going to get to something that looks like Windows. For me, like... It's amazing what happens when you change the background, how much it changes.
About his equipment or what he was going to do or anything. She just ignored everybody, and that was it. Oh yeah, and I talked to him before he died. Yeah, I know that story. That's my wife said. That's all the time. She said, as far as our friend goes, she said, you're never going to hear again. She didn't like him to begin with, and she bought that house. And I said, you know, Joe, if you'll wait, housing prices are going to drop, and interest rates will drop, and he was tired at that point. The only reason
Ooh, flat hub.
over to get the tower, he needed that tower going. The lady that bought the house was afraid it would fall on his double wide. Now laugh at that damn tower. He
Cool. I like this. This looks good.
Tuesday morning. Can you accommodate that? And Jake showed up at 8 a.m. and he was gone and headed back here. So that I tried to pay him. He didn't want the money, and I said, look, I'll give you money. No, just take it. You're helping me. I said, okay. And Jake was there 3 or 4 hours, and I offered to take tools to his son. He said, nope.
We got crickets in here.
Talking to his son at that point, and Jake came in
Or,
and loaded it up.
we did have crickets in here. So pretty soon, we're going to have all kinds of problems. This one's interesting. You need to come over here to this. Background removal. Where's the background removal? Mask. Let's get this one too. And then we just need basically a vertical canvas. Once that's in there, I think we're good. Alright. This is actually loading pretty fast. Chirp's not going to be in here. I don't think. Oh, look at that. Alright. And that's just a Linux Mint package. Okay. Install. Continue. God dang, every freaking time. Alright. So, now in Mint, I need to go in and add some other stuff. Let's see, see if we can find it. Settings. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what they were saying. Users and groups. There we go. Users and groups. We get Mint. And settings. Good Lord. Password. Over and over and over and over. User privileges. Okay. We need these audio devices. Wireless. 70 degrees today. It's going to rain at least the first half of the day, but we won't get above 70. So I'll send you a breath of cool air down that way. I just can't believe how hot it is down there. I just couldn't imagine it. Well, we can't either. Okay.
Yesterday was 14 degrees above normal at 97. If it hits 107, it'll be roughly 30 degrees above normal.
Okay. Groups available on system. And no, wait. Where is dial out thing? Group settings. Where's this dial out thing? I don't know. I see the dial out, but I'm like, get okay. All right, I don't know. Let's launch this damn thing and see what happens. Okay, we get the radios over here. I have my cable. Okay, let's just see if I'm sure it's not going to work because I didn't do the dial out thing. And we see it's not seeing. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay. Now the other thing too is it usually almost always needs to be reset. And redotity. Yes. If this thing freaking works, I'd be dumbfounded. I can see why you would run the terminal in here because you can't find these settings in the normal places. Like I watched a video and it's like his whole setup looked completely different than what I'm seeing. Alright, I think I figured something out. Alright, so yeah. Click OK. Wait. Okay, so I'm in here in Mint and I click Manage Groups, okay? And then we have Audio. I click Add. Okay. Group name. Alright. Click OK. Group name is... Okay, so just Mint, I guess? Click OK. Well, what? It won't let me... So it doesn't want to let me, well, here we need to, this dial out thing. It won't let me do anything. Advanced settings. User privileges. I don't see the dial out thing on here. Maybe advanced. I need to do the dial out thing. I mean, like, I don't get it. Okay. Add. Let's try ham. No. I don't want a new user. That's stupid. Manage groups. So groups available on the system. We got all this stuff here. Look at this. There's no way I don't have any of this crap. Like, how am I going to get to this? It won't let me get to it otherwise. So we get a lot of stuff. And in the other versions of Linux, I was able to get to all these things for that particular group. But we need the dial out. Okay. Basic settings, dial out, group member. Okay. I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me. All right. Let's try. Just go to chirp. My eyes are starting to get tired here. Now let's find out if this thing is like working. We'll unplug it and we'll say okay. We'll plug it in and we'll say okay. Okay, and they say, oh, your cable appears to be here. I need to change this desktop because this looks grayed out. I'm gonna have to change my desktop. Where's Raydotity? Okay. It just behaves a little funny. It would be really nice if it would work. It looks grayed out. I can't tell what the hell's going on when it looks like that. See how I didn't realize you could click it again? You see now. Okay. Let's go here. We need to launch this.
They'll never get that money back. And I understand it's too late to put a dispute into PayPal. So the only way you're going to get that money back is if they want to send it to you.
I want to get rid of this color.
I don't know what. I wouldn't have sent him $1,000, but I didn't tell Joe what to do, and he wanted to do it, and he did it, and that's that.
This guy's like those high-powered radios to drive high-powered amplifiers. You know, 100 watts isn't enough to drive what they have, or whatever the situation was. But
Can we get rid of this color? It's like,
there's been a few
I don't know.
over the many years that have been high-powered ones. Crafters made one, I think National made one, and it never worked out. That they never worked right. It's too much power within a radio that's got audio in it, and all they just were flops, every single one of them. These companies tried to make over the many years.
Maybe I'm just looking at the colors wrong. But
I remember that. Which kind of crafters was that? I should remember. I remember. I just don't remember which one it was.
It was called the Hurricane.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah, I forget what it uses. Some kind of a tube. I'll have to think about it, but it would put out 1,000 watts and very, very heavy. But it had all that RF inside the cabinet, which made a lot of heat. It made the receiver drift. It just too much in one box.
okay, so
And then you had all that RF
it just ain't gonna work.
in your audio.
We need to do the dial out. We need to do the other stuff. Let's just try something really fast. We can just go into here, Firefox web browser, and of course we immediately have to go in here and put plugins. Here's we're gonna get spammed to hell. And
200 watts unless you're running something like you're not supposed to.
What was he using in the final?
What, the Hurricane? I'd have to look that up. I think it was an 8872. It was one of those tubes you can't even get now. I've got the manual of that thing, believe it or not. I'll have to look it up. Oh boy, tell you chirp from you.
W5FT. Take my chair, Ernie. I've got to go do some housekeeping here.
Alrighty, I'm back with a hot cup of coffee. It's too hot to drink. Yeah, it was the SR2000 was the model number of that Hurricane, and it used 8122s, which try finding one of them today.
I remember that
I know it.
nomenclature now that you mentioned it.
It was 2 kilowatt PEP input, okay, so that's...
all right, let's try this dial out damn thing.
Well, there it is. That was on the beverage. I'll hear it on the beverage. I'm hearing it now.
Copy. You just saw the terminal, I thought.
I can't get over, and I've said that to Tony, that so many times, that how well his system works, what he's got going on there. I mean, really, I sit here and think he could hear anybody better than just about any of us all the time, and for that wire, out really, really well in this band in 75 for his setup. So yeah, he's got like 700 feet of wire. Well, that's just on the transmit side, but on the receive side, his beverage
Interesting.
works like gangbusters.
Okay, so the group must be on there already.
No doubt.
Wish they would give better information on this crap. And it's
Oh, look, what kind of beverage is it? It's got to have a transformer or something in it. Didn't know. Well, it's got a termination resistor. You don't necessarily.
I think basically here's another thing. Okay. This version here is no good. We need to get into the software here. We need to remove this. It's not the right chirp. Okay. It doesn't say the one guy's name. Let's remove it. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta be carbon, so they're a little harder to find.
Okay.
I bought this reversible one from them, and
All right.
it works in one direction. It sort of works. Well, isn't that one you have to hook up voltage to it? And you gotta switch it.
Wait. Let's copy this.
We got two feeds coming in from the center box, and you put the center box anywhere along the length of the coax. What makes it switch? It's got two feeds coming in, and inside the shack there's a switch box with a toggle switch. Passive.
No targets found. All right.
I never had the need for
This doesn't fucking work.
I guess if I lived down there, I'd have one, but I don't need one up here. What's cool about it is I can.
Oh, let's just go into freaking chirp.
40 meters and 80 meters with it. In time. I can do that with any sense.
It's just like, it's so stupid. Okay. Okay, copy. This is Python. Paste. Alright, command not found. Why not? It says mint. It didn't work. That don't work either. Copy. None of these work. That don't work either. Okay, so we need to look up something else. Chirp. Mint. Okay. Download chirp. The website, that doesn't work either. Yeah, they got the dial out thing here. They got all that right here. Okay. But none of these things have worked.
I see the guys up on 63, but other than that, I don't see any signals on this transactor.
Okay, it's not found. Cannot be installed.
I don't mess around, but my voice and you are about it. I don't know how to describe it. Wide. It looks like about an inch wide. Okay. So your pattern's an inch wide, and so is mine.
Not found. Why is it I can't get chirp here? Let's try something different. Okay, so none of these things work, but we can download chirp.
Alright, so mine's about an inch wide, and I'm going from about
We can go here and we can download
up to 70,
this one.
65.
Alright.
Yeah, mine's about an inch wide. I'm going 71, 20.
Let's try. Open with Archive Manager.
Obviously, it depends on how wide.
I don't know. This isn't working here.
I'll see what this thing will do. I didn't notice this till the other day. It puts a little line on the pan adapter where you have memory set. So I've got memory set for this frequency and for 43, and there's a little line there, so I could just take the mouse over and click on that line right on that.
That don't work. I can't get this damn thing to work.
Cool feature. Yeah, it's very cool.
Alright.
Especially if you got like
How do we get it to run?
0.5 or something like that, so you don't gotta
Alright, we back out of that.
get that line and click on it, you're right
Alright.
there.
Open with. There used to be like run it as a program. So anyway, we're once again in the same crap hole here. Can't get anything to run. Can't get anything to do anything. I don't know how to get it to work. Okay. Alright, so this is really getting frustrating, and I am getting tired, but here are all the commands that I've used in the past, and I need to, like, I need to screenshot this damn page.
I'll eat one once in a while because they taste pretty good. I got them in a kitchen cabinet here. They'll grab one in a pinch. I guess they're a good source of money on it.
Okay, because they've changed this on me before. Anyway. Alright,
Do a couple of gallons of milk a week. There you go. I drink that lactate.
Chirp doesn't want to run in here, no matter what I do.
I'll drink a lot of milk. The supplements aren't the same as, getting it in real food.
Alright. I don't know what the hell to do anymore. I'm like really getting tired, and it's like software manager.
Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries in the fridge at all times. Yeah, me too. I'll put them in my all-brand in the morning.
I mean, I guess we don't have a choice if this is the only like one they're gonna let me use, and I can't seem to install.
They're delicious. I had them.
All right, let's just go chirp.
All that fiber is really good for you.
I mean, I know this is not the right one. Alright.
I bought some yesterday. It was Jerry's. Somebody in Jerry's cage for you. You familiar with them? Yeah, Pete and Jerry. Yeah, I really like them. They're some really good eggs. I call them Ben and Jerry's. Yeah. So I bought the 18 of them when I was at the BJ's yesterday, and they're like $280 there yesterday. I know that feeling. I'll probably do that tomorrow. You know how it is when you don't live right next door to a grocery store. I mean, I can't stand running to the store all the time. I gotta have.
Why is this screen like rose color? Like seriously, download from the radio. It remembered everything, so it never actually really removed itself. Okay, we're gonna need to do the radio didn't respond. We don't have permission. That's the problem. We don't have the dial out, or we don't have any of this shit. And this one here, I think, is the one that works. I don't know why it's got the 666. That's just evil. Alright. None of my commands have actually worked either. That one did. Alright. So now, that one worked that time. So maybe it'll work now. Might help if it turned the freaking radio on. Oh, Lord. The radio's not even on. Fuck. Oh my god, I feel fucking stupid. Like I told you guys, I'm tired. Alright. Cool. We're done. It works. I'm gonna save this in. I don't know where it's gonna go. Whatever. Alright. Okay, I think we got chirp. Let me do my emulator. I'm surprised we haven't heard from Dave Curl about his new radio. Maybe it's broken. There's a bunch. This one is good. Alright, I got like, I don't know how many more to look for, but I should wait for this to install. I can back out of it. The only one I think, Duck Station. I haven't tried that. You get the DOS boxes. There was another, like, Game Boy emulator that covers all three of them. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Regular. We'll just look up Game Boy, just see what. I've never seen people eat at restaurants as much as him and his wife. That doesn't even look right. Okay, whatever. They are the definition of live to eat. Not eat to live, live to eat. It seems like they just go from meal to meal to meal to meal every day. Out to lunch, we're going out to lunch with this person, we're going out to dinner, we're going here, we're going to eat, we're going to have this, we're there. You know, it's like they just tread water, you know, between meals. It's just crazy. Alright. And there's another one called Same Boy. Oh, we can't get that one, huh? That fucking sucks. $800 to $1,000 a month on food. Sure. And they don't go to fast food. I mean, they're going to sit down, good restaurants. And two people to go, you know, it's going to cost you $50 to $80 every time. That's weird. Like 3 or 4 times a week, and you see what you come up with. Why is the Same Boy not in here? Okay, anyway. Let's get the heck out of this thing. Alright. Doesn't even look right. Alright. Get the radio unplugged. Let me get my... Oh, God. There goes the radio. Don't worry, it's just a Bofang. Let me get the, cord an Xbox controller. Okay. Let's see if it even works right. Okay, lights up. So in Zorin, this was easy. All right, settings, controller. Oh, perfect. Okay, watch this. Okay. A, B, which are backwards. Start, select, trigger, trigger. We're done. Click OK. Go in here. Let's see. I'm gonna try this really fast.
They're anywhere between $25 and $35. No, we went to lunch about a month ago. It was over $80. I mean, it's crazy. Then if you have a drink or something like that, I mean, it just goes, the sky's the limit. Nobody to get on. Kevin and I were up on 17 meters the other day. We were 20 over each other, but the only time you can see FT8 stations, okay, other than that, the conditions are great on that band. Nobody on there. We don't use them, we're going to lose them. Well, at night there's people on, you know, this band. You see how crowded it is into that nighttime thing at 7 o'clock. It's hard to find a spot. Yeah, true.
Most of these I couldn't care less about. My kids like this stuff, but it's not my cup of tea. Oh, look at that. I do like this. And did it give me an option for any other ones? Usually it'll show related ones. We can't do these as your other system. Okay, so, and this is one of the ones I like. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's go over here. Look at that. Let's try a different one. It plays too much music, which means that I'll get copyright infringement. Turn off this. Cool. Was it Shaka Zulu, or what did they call him? I guess it was some bad name. Chung Li, or I always get everything confused with Mortal Kombat. Not this guy with a crazy haircut. I didn't realize this guy was so big. The guy's too short. I remember that stupid noise. And you gotta fight these guys like 3 or 4 times. It's stupid. What I hate about this guy is get this stupid airplane in the way. Wow. It's amazing that that guy could even throw that guy. But anyway, okay, so this works. Controller works. Yeah, boy. This guy's too big. The problem is with him, he's so big, he's too tall. Uh-oh. I'm about to get taxed by this dude. Forgot how much these games were back in the day. We used to play these at the arcade and lose quarters. Alright, that's enough for me, guys. We have 43 minutes of crap.